Today we'll be taking a quick look at YouTube and some of the features that you can use, such as set up a playlist, subscribe to a video, and use it to create an add-on inside Google Forms so that students can actually see a video and then maybe ask some questions about it. So, first of all, I'm already logged into my Google account on YouTube. The first thing that I would say is that they may ask you to find something. I'm going to go to algebra, and it may be a specific video. Please read the directions extremely carefully. So I'm going to click on this video, and I'm going to go ahead and kill the sound so that I don't have to hear that. But one of the things is that you need to subscribe. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and unsubscribe, but here's what it would actually look like when you first go to the video. You'd see some ads playing, some things on the right, but you need to know how to subscribe. So I'm going to go ahead and hit subscribe. The other thing here we need to understand is how to share something. So there are some buttons, likes, dislikes, and again, share. I'm going to go ahead and hit share. Now, the one thing that I will say that you need to make sure you understand is that even though these icons can be shared to, and there is one that says email, that email usually opens up the email that is associated with the one on your desktop. So what you need to do is copy this if we are going to share, then go to Gmail, open up your Gmail account. Once you have your Gmail account open, compose a new message, send it to a user, give it a subject, and paste your link. Send. Now we have just now sent our shared YouTube video to a person. Now, going back to this same video, I want to create a playlist about Algebra 1 videos, and they need to be relevant to what I'm looking at. So what I may do is that I might hit save, and this is how we can actually start a playlist. And notice that we have one called Bob here, but I'm actually going to create a new playlist. The first time that you do this, it's going to say create a channel. So on the assessment, it will be the first time, and it will say make a channel. Go ahead and agree with all the stuff. But here, I'm going to go ahead and hit click playlist. I'm going to name it Algebra because I'm going to use it for that. I do want you to be aware that there are a couple of options here for privacy. One is public. Anyone can search for it and they can view it. Anyone with the link. Now, that one is probably more secure for a school district. I would use it. And the only person that can view a private one is actually you. So that will be on your private list. So I'm going to go ahead and create that one video inside that playlist called Algebra. So now I'm going to go over and I'm going to say, hey, this one was relevant to what I needed. After viewing it and so forth, I'm going to go ahead, instead of sharing it out individually, I'm going to click plus. Notice that Bob came up highlighted. If it does or whatever comes up on yours, make sure you choose the right one. You click the box, make sure it's checked. You can share it to multiple if you didn't notice that. You can. You can also watch later and so forth. I do not have to create a new playlist. Just do the check. It's now inside the playlist. I go and look for another one. Again, this one was relevant to what I was wanting to do. I hit save. Notice that now Algebra is here. Click. I've now got at least two. I'll do one more to show you. So I click the video. I watch it. It's really useful. I hit save. Algebra. It's checked. Now I go back and I need to see my channel. Now, unfortunately, you cannot see that my icon is actually right here in my face. That's the exact same thing yours would be. So you would click it and you would hit your channel. Now, when you go to your channel, you'll notice that you have a couple of playlists. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Algebra. That is the playlist that I'm looking at. Now, the first thing that I notice, I have 4 videos. I also notice that it is unlisted. And I notice this button, edit. So I'm going to go ahead and hit edit. Now, I can name the playlist, rename it here. One of the things that you probably should do is make a description. So I click add description, and this is a collection of algebra videos for my students. Now you can make it however you want, okay? But you need to give a description to it. Now I can click play all, and that would just do that. I can share the playlist. Now if I want to share the playlist with my students, I would hit share. Here's the link again, Command C. I've just now copied it. I would go to Gmail if I want to share it in Gmail, compose it. I would send it to my students, whoever they were. Let's just say playlist. I would cut and paste it, send it, boom. Now, I can also do links if I want to do this. In here, I'm just going to go ahead and do one just as a thing. You can test it if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and do it, and there's my playlist as a link. Hit send. So again, this has been sent to this person for them to look at. Now, some options that we need to be aware of. Number one, under playlist settings, we have unlisted. Now that's what we want it to be if we're in the school. Ordering. Now, truthfully, I may want to have date added as the newest as a teacher, but you can do whatever you want. I'm just going to leave it as manual right now, but that's what I would actually do. Date added. You can do auto add if you want to let people do some ads. I don't think I would and collaborate with the videos. Again, that's up to you, and you can invite them. I think I would just leave it that way. So with all those things we've completed so far, we've taken all these videos, and now we've made a playlist. We've shared it with our groups. We've shared an individual video. Now the next thing that we want to do is we want to go into forms. Now, of course, if I was doing this, I would go into Drive, cancel the folder, I did New, More, Google Forms, and that would place it on my desktop or in my Drive, wherever I wanted it. First thing we do, we give it a name. I just call it test form. Now, I'm going to add a video, and I'm going to add a video from my playlist. Now, the reason I would want to do this is because, number one, it might be very helpful for me to have my students watch this. So again, I clicked on the video, went back to it. I get the sharing link because what I want to do is copy that link, go into the form, and where it says add a video in this bar, I'm just going to use the URL, select. Now I have that as my video. I would name it whatever. I'm just going to call it algebra. You can see that you can do some alignments, changes and stuff. You can put caption, but my question might be, please watch the video and tell me about it. Okay, so it's in paragraph form. That's what I want it to be. Do I want to make it required? You know, it's up to you. But once this is done, I now have a video for my students to watch and a place for them to place an answer. Again, this video came from my playlist because it was one of the videos here. So with that being said, here's what we did today. Today we went to YouTube. We went in and we selected a video. We learned how to subscribe to a video. Then what we did was we also learned how to create a playlist from a video. We also learned how to make that playlist public, unlisted, or private. We created that. We also then looked at the individual playlists that were in our channel. We then looked to make sure it was unlisted. We saw how to edit the videos by giving it a description, how to share it, how to change some playlist settings, and then we also saw that all we needed to do to get this video into our YouTube or into our Google form was to basically go here, copy the link, go into Drive, make a new Google form, once we were in Google Forms, we saw that our bar on the right hand side, we could just click add video. We used the URL by pasting it. We selected it, give it some basic information, and then added a question below. Hopefully this will be very helpful to you.